We've all heard of Google's Antigravity, the agent-first AI IDE that's powered by the Gemini 3 model, and something that automates coding tasks end-to-end. It's a remarkable tool, especially considering that it's fully free and gives access to state-of-the-art models and delivers a genuinely capable agentic development environment that's packed with so many features. It's been so long since I've covered a video on it, but just yesterday, Google had shipped a major update to it with the release of agent skills. Skills are an open standard that extend what your agent can do, whether it's project-specific workflows or global utilities. You can now package knowledge and behavior into reusable skills that your agent can automatically discover and apply. And this is truly a big update. With agent skills, Antigravity significantly upgrades the build, test, prove loop. This takes the flight tracker demo as an example, where instead of just re-describing same steps into every prompt like API integration, real-time browser testing, as well as bug fixing loops, or even something like video report generation. These workflows are now packaged as reusable skills using simple Markdown or YAM files. The agent can automatically select the right skills at the right time, leading to faster builds, more consistent results, higher quality automated testing, and even smoother browser interaction. You also get verifiable proof artifacts every single run thanks to this. Now, skills are reusable, and you can essentially pack it as an instruction that teaches Antigravity the agent to handle specific tasks whenever it's needed. All you got to do is simply go ahead and add a skill to your workspace, and you can do that by creating a skills MD file. Just as an example, I created a skills MD file with the agent itself. I actually instructed the Antigravity agent to create the skills for me. This is where it can discover all available skills whenever I am prompting the agent to develop anything. It will select the relevant skills based off of the descriptions that are listed within this MD file, and it can execute the instructions, scripts, and best practices. So, for example, we have a couple of skills that have been created to run the crypto exchange itself. This will start, stop, and manage the backend front-end servers automatically, whereas before it would take multiple processes starting this overall project up. You can also see that there is a skill to add trading pairs to the crypto exchange. So if I want, I can simply add in a new pair whenever it has been recently added to my exchange right away. So let's test this out. I'm going to start up the exchange and send in this prompt. It'll use my agent skill and easily start up. And just like that, it was able to start up within my local host, which I can access from my web browser. And you can see that it was able to easily start this up, whereas before it would take a couple of processes to set this all up and start up my exchange. Next, I'm going to use another skill to showcase this, and this is where I'm going to be adding a new pair like Arbitrum. This is another cryptocurrency, and it's going to be adding it, and thanks to the new skill, it was able to add the new Arbitrum pair. And you can see that it did this quite rapidly. It was able to guide anti-gravity thanks to this skill. And with that context-aware engineering already set, it was able to easily make this process super fast. But in essence, this is turning anti-gravity into a self-guided context-aware engineer assistant that will follow your exact project standards every single time thanks to these skills. The next update is a big one, but not great for power users because Google is adding weekly usage caps on top of their existing 5-hour refresh cycle for AI Pro users within Antigravity and Gemini tools. This is because Google says that the limits are generous already and only affect heavy users, but it is focusing more on citing fairness and massive demand to make their overall platform more sustainable. These caps actually don't apply to AI Ultra users, which remains unlimited, but most casual users won't actually be affected. But if you're doing long agentic coding sessions, you'll hit a limit faster and feel pushed towards using the Ultra, which is kind of unfortunate because this is something that makes people forced to buy the Ultra plan, and it kind of ruins, I guess, the usage of the Pro tier or one of the benefits of using the Pro tier over any other tier. So this is why it is not great for power users at all. Before we get started, I just want to mention that you should definitely go ahead and subscribe to the World of AI newsletter. I'm constantly posting different newsletters on a weekly basis, so this is where you can easily get up-to-date knowledge about what is happening in the AI space. So definitely go ahead and subscribe as this is completely for free. Next, within Antigravity, recently parallel agents got a new upgrade, with background tasks being executed better and high-level architecture execution. This is where it doesn't just write code anymore. It is capable of orchestrating multiple agents to run simultaneously. And this is where you can delegate long running work in the background within the agent mode. You can operate at a high level of systems, workflows, and outcomes, not just files and functions. Next is a new secure mode. This is where the secure mode is going to add strict safety controls within Antigravity's agents. It is going to limit which websites it can access. It forces manual approval for terminal commands, browser JavaScript, and artifact actions. And what it can also do is lock file access to the workspace only, which will respect the get ignore file. Now, in short, this is going to provide more controllability, fewer surprises, and safer agent execution. Recently, within Antigravity, Gemini 3 Flash was added, offering a generous free tier limit. It's quite impressive compared to the Gemini 3 Pro low mode, as the Flash can plan faster and execute the plan in roughly half the time, which is making it perfect for rapid agentic workflows and high speed task execution. I personally love using the Flash when it comes to planning as well as implementing basic tasks. Something cool that you probably didn't know that you can actually do within Antigravity is turning to dos into done by simply just asking Antigravity to create something like a Jira ticket directly from your code. It is something that can execute this with no tab switching, no manual entry, just AI powered project management directly within Antigravity's agent mode. And from there, it is able to get this done and then get right back into actual coding, which is just really incredible. So you can see that it is something that can control your browser as well and execute these tasks for you. You definitely probably already know about this, but building prototypes and creating proof of concepts is something that you can directly do within the agent mode. And this is all without leaving your workflows. You can create proof of concepts, you can create demo apps, you can create even basic code that you can test out live in production after testing it rigorously with the debugging agents within the build mode. These are new things that I'm finding about today. And I actually didn't know that you can actually generate data within the playground. This is where if you have a browser integration activated within Antigravity, it can directly manipulate Google Sheets, letting you automate, update, and organize data without leaving your workflow, which is just incredible. The use cases where you can even use it for crawling. In this case, the demo is showcasing how it onboards a new designer, where it crawled the site of Antigravity for fonts, logos, and color palettes, and it compiled a walkthrough and even drafted an email within Gmail. So technically, you can even automate things with the playground completely for free because you get access to the free tier, you get access to all of these features directly integrated within the playground. If you like this video and would love to support the channel, you can consider donating to my channel through the super thanks option below. Or you can consider joining our private Discord where you can access multiple subscriptions to different AI tools for free on a monthly basis, plus daily AI news and exclusive content, plus a lot more. They have also introduced Google Workspace support, which is great because you get higher, more frequently refresh rates for Google Workspace AI Ultra for business subscribers. So that is also another add-on to this new changelog. Now, I'll leave all these links that I use in today's video in the description below. There's a couple of bug fixes which I'll also attach in the description. But essentially, this new agent scale update is definitely going to elevate anti-gravity even further, and it's going to elevate your experience with the agents even further by increasing efficiency. So that is basically it, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video and got some sort of value out of it. I'll leave all these links there in the description. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to our second channel. Join the newsletter, join our Discord, follow me on Twitter. And lastly, make sure you guys subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like this video, and please take a look at our previous videos because there is a lot of content that you will truly benefit from. But with that thought, guys, have an amazing day, spread positivity, and I'll see you guys really shortly. Peace out, fellas.